Lakewood. Oh, here we go. Cherry Creek and Lakewood. This is Lakewood, here's Creek. Good afternoon and welcome to the Denver Coliseum, site of the Colorado Class 5A State Girls High School Volleyball Championships. Hello everybody, Mary Kay Morrow, courtside with you for state high school volleyball action. This is the fourth match of the day and the first for the Cherry Creek Bruins, coming in today as the number 4 seed in the tournament at 20-5, shared the Centennial League title with Eagle Crest, both at 6-1. They're facing Lakewood Tigers, winners of their first match of the day against Mountain Vista, the number 5 team in the tournament. We are started in a rally. Creek with the ball, slide on the way. Coming a hit from Harold. Lakewood picks it up, roll spike by Zimmerman. Outside, here it comes, throwing down the hammer is Emily Fish. Can't quite get to it is number 5, Stewart, and Creek's on the board first. 1-0 for the Bruins. Sally Moose, 29 years at the helm of volleyball. Spent 28 in track. She's been at Creek a long time and has done a fantastic job. 5 state tournaments. That's championships, rather. She's got a 35-16 all-time record in the Colorado State High School Volleyball Tournament. Last championship, 2008, undefeated season. Zimmerman with the serve. We're knotted at 1 apiece. Outside, here comes Lauren Marr. You will hear a lot about Lauren Marr. 6-foot outside hitter. Headed to California Baptist in Riverside. Has done a fantastic job. She is smart up there. She will show you power. She will show you off speed. Here's a quick in the middle for Lakewood. Reagan Jackson. Oh, and Creek finds a gap in the middle, picking up its 3rd point. Cherry Creek leads it 3-1 over Lakewood. Lakewood upset number 5, now playing number 4. Back set on the way. Here it comes. Girali. Lauren Marr, this time off the set, or off the tip, picked up in the back by Emma Girali. Now the pass is over the net, and right there to put it right back in the face of Cherry Creek was Reagan Jackson, the 6'1 sophomore. 2 sophomores on this Lakewood squad. Head coach Liz Armisbrocker has 6 seniors on the team. And Creek starting to exploit that back row of Lakewood. Goes up 4-2. Allie Fowler on the serve. Set coming. Here's a quick in the middle, and that's Gilchrist. Finding some space in between the blockers and the net. Lakewood within 1, 4-3 at the serve. Here comes that roundhouse serve by Megan Girali, the sister of Emma, the older sister, that is. Ooh, great decision. And that's what you get from Lauren Marr. I told you she's smart at that net. She knows how to go high off the blockers. She knows how to go with power. She knows how to off speed. Here she is on the jump serve. Float. Set, back row strike by Zimmerman. Marie Zimmerman had an excellent first match against Mountain Vista. Here's a power, good block by Creek. Dink over by Fehrenbrook. Rally on the way, outside. Here comes Fowler, or rather make that Fish. And Fish gets the Tigers out of position along the net. Moving the Tigers back and forth. Very smart, keeping them out of system. Creek up by 3, 6-3. Service error. Lauren Marr sends it out of bounds. So serving now for Lakewood, number 5, Maggie Stewart. Stewart, a 5'10 senior. Excellent ball control. Big hitter on the court. Here's the slide. And this one stuffed. As coming in there was Sarah Hellman, and Lakewood read it well on the stuff block. 6-5 now. Creek up by 1. Stewart goes to the back row. Outside. Here comes Fish throwing it down. And she got up, around, through, whatever you want to call it. She beat the blockers. And the kill and the point go to Cherry Creek. 7-5. Free ball, but a great down ball effort by Zimmerman. Stewart. Outside. Zimmerman has the blockers there and quickly puts that one down. Should be Creek into the net, and they're going to say instead Zimmerman. So Creek's going to get the point, 8-5. Oh, and that one Gilchrist said, okay, give me the chance. Gilchrist gets the point and helps her team get the ball back. So Gilchrist will take a seat. Coming in the back row for Gilchrist will be number 1, Kiera Miller. And Miller, great back row player, 5'4", defensive specialist. So that one didn't work for Lakewood. Yet to get any momentum going. Creek had that run with Mara's serve. And Creek sends it out of bounds on the service error at the hands of Sarah Hellman, the 5'6" junior. Fahrenbrook served very well against Mountain Vista. Oh, we got a ball in the court. We'll have a replay. So the way it's set up here, 3A, 4A, and 5A all playing at the same time. There are 5 courts, so there will definitely be balls coming through the court, lots of distraction. Really different than any other match that a team will play. All right, Cherry Creek going outside. Here comes Fish, roll spike, and the block is there. Tigers all over it. Reagan Jackson, the 6'1" sophomore, one of the 2 for Coach Liz Armusbrucker, who's had a fantastic career as a coach. Had an excellent one as a player, too. We'll get to that later on. 14th season at Lakewood. Last year, managed to earn first 2 state wins. Added to that, got a 3rd one here in its first match of the day against Mountain Vista. After this match against Creek, Tigers will resume tomorrow if they're able to win the pool. Again, only 1 goes out of each pool. Marr over the block. That's what Laura Marr will give you. When you got a blockers up, they read it. Lakewood Tigers read it, but Marr can go so high that it makes it difficult to stop her on the hit. All right, kill for Cherry Creek, up by 3, 11-8. Back set on the way, Marie Zimmerman. She tools it off of Marr, so those are the 2 power players you're going to see go at it. A lot of there are other options on the court, but those 2, keep an eye on number 7 for Lakewood, number 11 for the Cherry Creek Bruins. Zimmerman on the serve. Serve receive goes back over. No doubter by Jackson. She's like, all right, you give it to me. I'm right there. 11-10. Lakewood down by 1 now. Set to Marr. She's going to roll spike it. Uh-oh. Tight on the net. Joust at the net, but it was played back well by Lakewood. Oh, and block on the side. Look at Jackson, the middle, working hard as she combined on the far side with Maggie Stewart. Closed the block. We are tied at 11. Great 2nd and 3rd effort by the Tigers. Marr. Oh my gosh. Marie Zimmerman, great effort on the dig. Quick set, and we've got a double hit by the Tigers, but not before Marie. There's going to be Coach Armusbrucker was wondering what the call is. She's not getting an answer. They're saying 2. They said 2 hits, but Zimmerman had a terrific dig. Back row attack on the down ball, out of bounds. Coach Liz wants that timeout for Lakewood, down by 2, 13-11. You're watching live coverage of Colorado High School 5A State Volleyball on CHSAA.tv. Back to live action. Service by Cherry Creek. Joust at the net. Tipped by Lakewood. Outside it goes. Marr into the blockers, but we had a whistle before that play, and that was an error on Cherry Creek. Point Lakewood. And the Tigers down by 2 still. 14-12. Ball goes sailing out of bounds. And now 14-13, Lakewood closes the gap. The freshman, Emily Gorelli, at the serve. Goes down the middle, goes right at the libero, Hannah Merkel. Outside, go over the block. Goes Fowler. Quick to Cooper, and she makes Zimmerman pay. We haven't said her name yet until now. Taylor Cooper. This is one of the up-and-comer players to watch in Colorado High School volleyball. 5'11" sophomore, can jump out of the gym. Very key member of this Cherry Creek squad. We'll hear more about her here today. All right, off the blockers. Great positioning by Stewart. Smart play by the senior. 15-14, Creek by 1. Teams, as you can see, very evenly matched, very well coached. Talked about Sally Moose, Coach Armbruster has great history. Played college at Indiana University. A little pro volleyball too with the Colorado Thunder. She's got great Colorado high school history, playing for Evergreen High School. In the late 70s, early 80s, she was the Player of the Year of the state tournament, MVP, a Fred Steinmark runner-up. That is one of the highest. That is the highest award in high school for academics, community, and athleticism. All right, there's Gilchrist battling at the net. Down ball by Zimmerman. Outside. Fowler picked up by Girali. Joust at the net. Creek gets it back over. Diving attempt by number 6, Megan Girali, and the junior could not quite get a hand on it that kept the ball up high enough, and Creek now extends its lead to 3, 17-14. Serve receive a little tough right now for the Tigers. Fahrenbrook outside. Stewart, Merkel with a beautiful dig for the Bruins. Outside again here, Stewart winds it up. That's what you'll get from Megan Stewart. You give her the time, you put it about 2 feet away from the net, she'll wind up, and when she unleashes, that ball finds the bottom of the court, usually inbounds. 17-15. Quick to Cooper, just barely gets it over. Dink by Fahrenbrook. Outside, Fowler into the blockers. Merkel keeps it alive. Back out. Here comes Fowler into the block again. Gilchrist all over it. And I was calling that Fowler, but that was actually Emily Fish, the 6-foot sophomore, struggling to get in, around, or through the defense for Lakewood. And Gilchrist, after she did a terrific job at the net, is followed up by a service error. 18 serving 16. And Merkel serves up an ace. That one beautifully falls in. Creek at 19. Merkel goes right back at it, the 6 spot. Nice back set. Ooh, flying in as Gilchrist finds an open gap. That was a tough play by Gilchrist. Working hard is Marie Gilchrist, 6'1" junior. She'll take a seat. Playing for her in the back row is Kiera Miller, 5'4" senior at the serve. Lakewood down by 2. Jump serve. Falls short. Set goes up and outside. Nope, it's going to stay in, and that's going to be Harold. And fighting at the net against Peters was Zimmerman. And Zimmerman wins that battle. 19-18, Lakewood closes the gap to 1. Miller to serve again. Oh, shoot set. Harold struggles to keep it alive, but Creek gets it over. Oh, and a mishandled ball. They're going to call a mishandle. Mishandled ball for Creek. Point for Lakewood. We're knotted at 19 apiece now. Miller on that jump serve. She's got 3 now in a row. Outside, here comes Fish, and Fish makes short order of that set. Tigers, nobody in no man's land to handle it. 20-19, Creek gets the point inside out. Sarah Hellman on the serve. Goes to the 1. Outside, Zimmerman into the blockers. Back, oh, there's the slide. Tough ball to handle was Jackson, but she got it over. Roll spike, barely gets over for Cherry Creek. Down ball by Stewart. And into the net was Allie Fowler, but it got up and over, so Lakewood struggled. Once it hits, it just really throws the ball off when it hits that tape, and you've got to have coverage everywhere. Tough ball to handle for the Tigers. Down by 2, 21-19. Cherry Creek leads it in set number 1 of pool play, and this is pool play for Class 5A. It's the 4th pool, so there are 4. The way this works, new format this season. Instead of the Elite 8 in past years, CHSAA, along with Max Preps, has come up with a new format, 4 pools of 3. So you got 12 teams. You play 2 matches. Only 1 winner of each pool plays Saturday afternoon in the semis. So the remaining 8 are done, whereas in past years with the Elite 8, you at least took the top 2 that moved on. So more at stake for every single match. This is Lakewood's second match. Won the first one against number 5, Mountain Vista. This is number 4, Cherry Creek. 20-5, just like Mountain Vista. In the Centennial League, shared that title with Eagle Crest. Region 4 champions over Rock Canyon and Rampart. Back to live action, 21-19, Creek by 2 in set 1. Roll spike by the Tigers, finding a way. As Lakewood creeps to within 1, 21-20. With Fehrenbrook at the serve, and she almost an ace. She saw an open spot between the front and back rows on the far side, could not find the seam to get it to go down. Gets the service error at a tough time, and Creek goes up by 2. Lakewood answers. Substitution, Fish comes out, now in for Cherry Creek. Cassie Solmeisters. Outside, that's Garali, and mishandling it in the back row is Cherry Creek. and it'll sail into the nets that separate the two courts. We are tied at 22 apiece. See the competitive fire in Coach Armbrustmacher. Try to say that fast, right? No, she's got a fantastic record. And way to come out of the Jefferson County League. Jeffco champions at 8-0. In Region 9, champions beat Arapahoe and Douglas County. Losses this year to Pine Creek out of Colorado Springs Metro, Eagle Crest, Doherty, Heritage, Cherry Creek, Grandview, all here in the 5A state tournament. And Lewis Palmer, part of the 4A state tournament, winners of that Colorado Springs Metro League for the first time in 9 years that Cheyenne Mountain has not won that, the 4-time defending state champions. So Coach Barkley back here with his squad, Coach Susan Odabaugh with some fantastic sophomores for that Lewis Palmer team. All right, back to live action here. We are knotted at 22. Zimmerman to serve for Lakewood. Outside it goes. Laura Marr with the roll spike. Off speed. Zimmerman down ball. Outside it goes. Here comes Marr. Throws it down. And you have not heard Marr's name since the beginning of this set. Talk about a go-to player. See her team fire up when Laura Marr gets into the front row. Outside. Here comes Stewart. And for Lakewood, it's either Zimmerman or Stewart. Was it touched? And it was not. Set point right here. Creek goes up by 2. On the serve. Harold. And unable to handle the serve receive is Lakewood. Rare missed opportunity, and Cherry Creek wins set 1, 25-22. This is what it's going to be like, folks. Stay with us as we get ready for set number 2. You're watching Colorado High School Activities Association 5A Girls State Volleyball action live on CHSAA.tv. Funny is Welcome back to the Denver Coliseum. We're getting ready to go with set number 2, and we're underway. The Tigers with the first point, no. Wide with Marie Zimmerman, as Lakewood likes to go to her first right out of the gate. Cherry Creek wins set 1, 25-22. Great volleyball. Lakewood, number 9 coming in. Beat number 5, Mountain Vista. Now playing number 4, Cherry Creek. Oh, and another one. Looks like Marie Zimmerman. That's 2 to Zimmerman and 2 wide. So Creek off to a good start at 2-0. On the serve, Sarah Hellman for the Bruins. Gets that service error, giving Lakewood a freebie. So Creek leads it 2-1. And it's Fahrenbrook. Good server. Fish with a handle on it. Free ball. Here it goes outside. Who's there? Zimmerman. Up, down. Third time's a charm for the senior. As Marie Zimmerman, 5'11", leads the team in kills, aces. And see her emotion. Fires up this team. Great Terminator. Puts that one down. Ties it up at 2. Hellman. Back to Fish. Fish gets it over outside. Lakewood. Here's the quick set. And Harold gives the Tigers fits on that hit from the middle. Great middle attack. That's where Coach Sally Moose really uses her middle so well. Just when you start thinking, well, you got the outside, she uses that middle attack, and it really throws teams off. There it is again. 2 quick points, 4-2 Cherry Creek. Fish on the serve. Emily Fish gets the pass. Quick set. There's Harold. Nice hit by Girali. Oh, power dink by Lakewood. Great rally here. Middle attack. Zimmerman comes flying through on the combo. Outside, Marr with the dink. Trouble for Lakewood. No, gets it over. Here's a back row, or back set. And falling, and Harold did a nice job off of a beautiful set by Allie Fowler. In that 6-2 that Cherry Creek runs, you got Fowler along with Hellman. All right, back set goes to Zimmerman. Nice dig by Fish. Fowler over the net. Back row tack, down ball by Stewart, just misses the back line. The line judge was there. Cherry Creek picks up point number 5. 5-2, quick timeout on the floor. Lakewood wants to talk about it, make that 6. So 4 consecutive points for the Bruins. Adams State University celebrates a diverse student population, academic excellence, and athletic success. ASU is focused on treating each student as a unique individual with the potential to positively contribute to their community, nation, and the world. For more information, visit adams.edu. That's adams.edu. Adams State University. We're thrilled you could be with us today. Colorado Preps Network brings you complete state volleyball tournament and state football playoff action. Go to coloradopreps.com. That's coloradopreps.com. Kevin Schaefer and his crew doing a terrific job of covering Colorado High School state athletics. All right, Creek back. Serving is Emily Fish. Fish, a 6-foot sophomore. Oh, and there's, it looks like a lift called on the Tigers. That one coming at the hands of Jackson. So Creek will get the point and improve to 7-2 on the match, or rather on the set. We've got, looks like Fish came in, crossed the line before the serve. So we're going to call that a service error. And it's 7-3, Lakewood serving. Zimmerman, jump serve, goes right after the one spot. Nice set. Marr on the kill, picked up by Lakewood. Stewart answers. Ball one-handed by Cassie Solmeisters, the 5'9" junior, and it goes off her forearm straight away. Nobody could handle it. Point Lakewood. Zimmerman goes right back at the one. Hellman gets it up to Fowler. Outside. Here's the back set, and Stewart right through the blockers. Maggie Stewart. Nice 1-2 punch in concert with Zimmerman. Zimmerman now serving, giving Stewart the chance. And that time, Hellman and company making it tough for the Tigers at the net. After 3 in a row, get the ball back. 8-5. And Cherry Creek, that time misses an opportunity. Lakewood converts and will get the point inside out. The freshman's in. Emma Girali, 5'8" defensive specialist, 8'6". Creek leads it. There's Fowler. Fowler with a nice kill. Picked up, Zimmerman goes to the back with the shoot set over the net. And what power. What power coming from the likes of Cooper. Zimmerman lays out for it, gets a hand on it, and that's about it. 9-6 now. Outside it goes to Stewart, and Stewart just a little too far off the net. That's a little too far for Marie Stewart. Make that Maggie Stewart, because Stewart likes it when it's about 2 feet, and that was about 4. Fowler on the serve. Outside. There's the hit by Girali. Emma's sister, her older sister, Megan. And to no avail. So Creek on a run here. 3 in a row. 11-6. Bruins lead it. Ball mishandled. And the Tigers struggling to keep control. Looks like they might either be a little tired or losing some focus. But credit the Bruins getting them out of system right now. Up by 6. 12-6. Fowler again, this time going after the 5 spot. Quick set, and yes, Gilchrist. Does she get it? No touch called. Point Cherry Creek. So Fowler continues on a tear with 5 in a row, 4 from her serve. Back row attack. Marie Zimmerman with the down ball. Great hit. She finds the angle. 13-7. Breaking the 5-0 run by the Bruins. Ball picked up by Solmeister. She's going to have down ball opportunity. And it's touched by Lakewood. Pretty hit by Cassie Solmeisters. She, along with Fish and Amanda Harrell, saw some varsity action last year, and just terrific summer effort by the Bruins to really, get that focus. They went to Phoenix for a tournament, lost a few games while they're in Phoenix, but they played national teams to help them get ready for regionals, and now they're here at the state tournament. Here comes Hellman. She's going to set it over. Fahrenbrook gets stuffed by Cooper. So Fahrenbrook trying to be sneaky, as a lot of times you'll see from smart setters, but did not fool Cooper. Cooper all over it. Bruins starting to extend that lead now, getting it out of hand. Marr with the float serve, ace. She takes chances with that service, and it pays off. Bruins up by 10, 17-7. Timeout on the floor by Lakewood. You're watching high school volleyball 5A style on CHSAA.tv. Laura Marr will continue to serve. Her team up by 10, 17-7 over the Lakewood Tigers. First match of the day for the Bruins, who are seeded number 4. Outside, Stewart up into the block. And Lakewood can't handle it as you had Hellman and Cooper all over it again. Cooper coming in today with 76 blocks. Massive on the net. Lead goes to 11. Marr goes back at the 6th spot. Quick set. Gilchrist blocked again, that time by Cooper. Back set. Hellman will take it. The setter. Oh, goodness. She finds Fehrenbrook out of place as she was trying to get into position for a set, and instead Hellman goes right at her. Now Creek's lead is 12. Marr will continue. She's got 4 in a row. Actually, the team's got 4 in a row. She's got 3. Oh, taking that chance. She's a little upset at herself. She palmed it a little bit, so you heard kind of a slap on the ball.
The University Bulldogs.
One of the few service errors here for the Creek Bruins here in set 2, just number 2. There's Stewart for Lakewood. Rushing to get to that ball was Fowler. But Creek's able to get it over, and nobody on the far side for Lakewood. Actually, take that back. That ball was just out. So a point for Lakewood. They pulled back to within 10. Here comes a hit by Fish. Dug up by Girali. Back row attack by Stewart, and Stewart makes it work. Good effort by Marie Zimmerman to assist with the pass to Stewart. 3 consecutive now for Lakewood, down by 9. Into the corner, trying to exploit Ann Schweitzer, who just came in, the 5'5" sophomore, and instead it becomes a service error. (20 serving 10, Creek, first one 20. Outside, Zimmerman. Nice effort. That was a tough ball to hit. Anytime you get that ball at the 10-foot line, you've got to go straight up and still be able to swing hard enough to get it over or around the block, and that's exactly what Zimmerman did. 20-11, Creek leads it. Service coming. Here's a jump serve by Miller. Outside, Fish. Down the middle, and Miller could not get there. As Emily Fish, the 6-foot middle, did a terrific job of finding the seam. Heller on the serve, goes right at Stewart. Quick set, and all over it. Middle blocking is so strong right now, and this time it came from Amanda Harold. 5'9" junior. You got Cooper out of there, and you replace her. You know, Sally Moose loves to play all of her players. They will see some action. You've got Marr on the bench, Cooper on the bench. Out there now, Heller, along with Fish, Fowler. That sounded like that was planned, Fish and Fowler. And then you've got, we don't have beef, but anyway, we've got, what we have is strength in Merkel in the back row there, along with now Anna Schweitzer in the defense. Lakewood finds a gap. Fehrenbrook, an excellent server, pulls her team to within 9 at 22-13. Fehrenbrook, jump serve, goes to the 1 spot, right at Merkel. Outside, tough ball to swing at for Schweitzer. Quick, in the middle. That one handled by Creek. Soft hit. Oh, tough ball for Lakewood to handle. Good decision coming on the side there from Emily Fish. Fish will go back to serve. As coming out to take a break is Anna Schweitzer. Back into the middle is Laura Marr. She'll be rather at the front row. Fehrenbrook outside, back set to Zimmerman. Here's a back set coming to Fowler, and it goes down the line. Struggling with that one was Maggie Stewart, and Creek is really mixing it up right now, keeping keeping Lakewood out of system. One away, set point. Kill by Girali. Back set. Dink over by Zimmerman. Heller sets up Fowler. Fowler finds an opening in the back row, and there's the set, 25-13. Unbelievable dominance on that second set by the Creek Bruins. After the first set went 25-22, 25-13. Large part, it was their serving. Served tough, had a couple of aces, Fowler, Marr, and then Lakewood struggling on the serve, receive, and pass. We'll take a break and get ready for set number 3. Can Cherry Creek sweep, or will Lakewood fight back, as we can expect from a Liz Armbrust-Mocker team? You're listening and watching high school volleyball 5A style on CHSAA.tv. Welcome back to the Denver Coliseum. Live action right here on CHSAA.tv for girls high school. Colorado State Volleyball 5A action. Mary Kay Morrow bringing you set number 3. Cherry Creek leads at 2-0 over Lakewood. Lakewood the number 9 seed. Cherry Creek the number 4. Creek, something to prove in a lot of ways. 2008 champions. Since then, 1-2 in pool play last year. So really have had a very limited showing in the state tournament. So far coming out strong here against Lakewood. Lakewood starts off with the 1-0 lead. Hellman with the jump serve, or set rather. Fish gets it over. Outside Zimmerman, power, yes. Marie Zimmerman coming into the state tournament, 222 kills, 48 aces. Serves tough. We've seen some great defense by her too. Great all-around player. Quick in the middle. Great ball movement by Jackson. And Creek struggling to handle it. Lakewood puts up 3 in a row. 3-0 Tigers over the Bruins. Could be a cat fight, right? From the Animals' perspective. All right, so Cherry Creek leading this match by 2. 2-0. Lakewood coming out strong in the third. Shoot set. Zimmerman just gets it over. And Fish puts it down. Great dig by Garelli. She does 2 in a row. Here comes Zimmerman. Throws it down. And the dig goes out of bounds. Nice attempt, as Anna Schweitzer did get a couple of hands on it, but it goes sailing out of bounds. 4-0 with Fahrenbrook on the serve. Terrific server. Oh, and saving it is Cassie Solmeisters for Creek. Back set. Jackson gets the kill. Picked up, though, in the back row on the hit. Outside. Here comes Zimmerman. She's going to have to do a power dink. Blocked. Nice effort by Stewart to keep it alive for Lakewood. Ball hits the antenna. It's going to be a Lakewood point. So Amanda Harold doing what she could to keep that ball in play for Cherry Creek, to no avail. Lakewood, quick start, 5-0 in set 3. You're watching CHSAA.tv. I've seen Creek down like that like that. 5-0 Lakewood. Quick start in set 3, down by 2, must-win situation for the Tigers. And a service error. Timeout worked it well for Cherry Creek. They'll get the ball back down by 4. So serving it up for the Bruins, Cassie Solmeisters, the junior. Stewart into the block. And credit Harold and Allie Fowler all over the block, making sure that Stewart had no opportunity. Sealed the deal. Now it's 2 in a row for Creek. Great response by the Tigers. Middle attack, Jackson makes the Bruins pay at the net. 6-3, Marie Zimmerman serving. As we said a few minutes ago, 48 aces on the season. Jump serve goes at the one spot. Back set. Outside now, Lakewood. Power dink by Stewart. Outside it goes. Here's Laura Marr. Down and out. Lakewood unable to respond. Marr gets that ball high, and you think that Lakewood would be hovering on the back line. Instead, it splits the defenders, and Zimmerman and Garali neither able to react. It looked like that might have been Garali's ball, so Zimmerman giving her a couple of pats and firing her team up, as she does. Great leader on the floor for the Tigers. Back set, dink by Jackson, just misses. Creek creeping back into it after down 5-0, 6-4 lead for the Tigers. Oh, Fahrenbrook, beautiful set, went down to her knees. Hellman. And Marr goes over the top. So Hellman set that one a little bit back. The pass was not terrific. Marr couldn't do too much with it. Point 4, Lakewood 7-4. Back set, ball terminated by Allie Fowler. Fowler earlier in the season hitting 300. Fowler on the serve once again. 7-5, Lakewood leads it. Oh, off-speed hit. That one coming from Stewart. Marr through the blockers. And Marr saw the block go up. You know, Gilchrist is in there. She's been very effective along that net when she's in the lineup on the front row. But Marr made her pay. 7-6, Creek down by 1. Oh, nice tip at the net. Fahrenbrook back set. This one goes to Garali, and that's Megan Garali, and she makes it work off the fingers. You know, you work the fingers, you can kind of tool it off to the right, you can try to do a power in front, reading the defense. Here's Marr. Marr said, I'm just going to throw the power at this one. But you can't expect that from Marr because guess what? She will change it up. Lakewood up 8-7. Megan Garali back in for the Tigers. Back row attack, and Marie Zimmerman, she received that ball, wasn't able to really pass it well, and then gets the ball back and sends it into the net. We're tied at 8. Oh, float serve, beautiful float serve. That coming at the hands of Laura Marr. And Creek now with a 9-8 lead. Marr at the serve. She had an ace earlier. Goes at Zimmerman. Nice up. Outside. Beautiful kill. Winding it up. You see when she gets a hold of it, Maggie Stewart, when Lakewood's in system, you either get it to Stewart or Zimmerman. Pretty tough to stop them. Creek so far has been able to keep them off balance. We're tied at 9. Service error by Stewart. This is a must-win set for the Tigers. Down 2-0. Have to check the tiebreaker, but Lakewood has one match win. If they do end up losing this match to Cherry Creek, they would be 1-1. Then it would depend on what occurs with Cherry Creek and Mountain Vista as to whether or not Lakewood would have a chance. So we'll see here. Tight match, 11-9, Creek. Back row attack by Stewart. Outside it goes. Fish sails it out of bounds. Was it tipped at the net? See what the down judge talking to the scorers table. No call made. You know, Lakewood coming into this, you know, we've mentioned Zimmerman a lot and Stewart a lot, but how about Marie Gilchrist? When she gets into the match, the 6'1" junior middle has produced 57 blocks, and her teammate in there, Reagan Jackson, when she gets in there, has produced 52 blocks. We got a timeout on the field. How about that? We have a timeout on the court by Lakewood. That point's going to be assessed to Cherry Creek. 13-9. Creek leads it over Lakewood. We'll step aside. You're watching 5A state volleyball action live from the Denver Coliseum on CHSAA.tv. Back to live action. Creek at the net. Who is it? Fish. Making it good at the net, and Creek increasing that lead to 14-9. They are on a 14-4 run since Lakewood started this set 5-0. Back set, slide. Can't quite get there as Amanda Arnold. And so Lakewood will stop the run. Terrific effort by the Bruins. Lakewood down by 4, Miller in to serve. 14-10, Bruins lead it. Fowler to Hellerman. Setter to setter, so you'll see that often in a 6-2 setup. Setters a lot of times will be the right side when they're in the front row. Here comes Fowler. Outside. Zimmerman off the blockers. Zimmerman played that smart. She knew that Creek had that one read, and she just powered it. 14-11. Make that 15-11. Lakewood down by 4. Miller. Fahrenbrook on the serve. Down ball by Merkel, the libero. Outside Zimmerman off the blockers. Can Creek keep it alive? That's going to be 4 hits. No, 3 hits. Yes, here's a slide by Jackson. Fish on the block. Stewart keeps it alive with the down ball. Quick in the middle. Great reaction, and who was there? Amanda Harold, the 5'9" junior middle. On the quick attack, catches the Tigers off balance, and Bruins take a 16-11 lead, set 3. Leading it, the match 2-0. Backs it, Zimmerman down the line. Is it in? Tip is called, so Zimmerman, the fire and the emotional leader on this squad. Great effort with the kill. Lakewood down by 4. Mishandled serve receive. That one at the hands of Cassie Solmeisters, and Marie Zimmerman, terrific server besides her hitting ability and defense. Makes Creek play. There's Laura Marr, goes sailing out. Marr looked like she wanted to take some off of it, and by doing that, the ball did not get enough to go down, so it sails out of bounds. Lakewood just down by 2, 16-14. Back set on the way. Great swing on the outside that time, coming at the hands of Fowler. Marr will just do a soft hit. Quick in the middle, goes to Harold, and diving to try to save it is Zimmerman, to no avail, and Creek will win the rally and lead it by 3, 17-14. Now serving is Amanda Harold, the 5'9" middle junior. Here comes Stewart. Oh, nice block. Cooper's back in. She's going to not get the ball, but it's going to go to Marr. Marr tips it over with the left hand. Setting it over is Fahrenbrook. Here we go. Outside slide. Cooper gets it in. Played well by Emma Gorelli. Tapped over by Stewart. Nice rally here. Outside, Megan Gorelli. Stewart blocked by Cooper. Goes back outside to Megan Gorelli. And on the block is Laura Marr. This is a sticky rotation for Lakewood because what they've got up front, they've got Marr, Cooper, and the setter Fowler. Hellman sitting from the back row. Fowler. Back set to Gorelli. Outside. Marr on the hit. Stewart moving that defense around the net. And the ball hits the pin, and it's going to be point inside out for the Tigers. So 18-15. Emma Gorelli, the freshman, in for the Tigers. Here's the ball up. Oh, tight set on the net, and into the net goes Creek. 2 in a row for the Tigers. We've got a timeout on the floor. Not surprising, Coach Sally Moose does not want to let this one get away and give Lakewood any momentum. She knows what she's up against in Coach Liz Armbrustmacher, because with her experience and competitiveness, this Lakewood squad keeping itself in the match. 18-16, Creek leads it in set number 3, winning the first 2. Our state tournament coverage is presented in part by College in Colorado. Explore your career options from sports broadcasting to electrician to nursing. Take a virtual campus tour of college and find financial aid at collegeincolorado.org. That's collegeincolorado.org. Cherry Creek championships in 1989, 1992, 97, and 98. And then a 10-year drought. Came back in 08 You had Baird, Sam Peters, who's now up at CSU, playing for Coach Tom Hilbert, and Gabby Dewberry, just a cast of phenomenal players in that undefeated season for Creek. Trying to replicate that here. See what they can do. Maybe not from an undefeated standpoint, but see how far they can go. 1 of 2 last year. Best finish since 08. Creek with the point, 19-16. Oh, quick in the middle, and Gilchrist, short order, catches Creek out of position and puts it down. Megan Gorelli on the serve. Lakewood down by 2, 19-17. Merkel keeps it alive, sets it up for Marr. Has to do a roll spike, but gets it over the top. You know, that was a tough ball to hit. Marr making it work and didn't force anything. Taking what was given to her and allowing Creek to get to 21st. They lead it 20-17. Outside. Oh, tough ball for Stewart to handle. And Stewart gets caught on a double team there on the stuff. Hellman and Cooper. 21-17. 4-point difference and 4 away for Creek from a sweep. Fairbrook outside. Stewart into the block. And Hellman jumping up and down. That's the most emotion I've seen from Sarah Hellman. As you can see, her team feeling it. She, along with Taylor Cooper, the 5'11 sophomore, doing a fantastic job on the double block. Creek up by 5. Oh, Zimmerman catches it off the shoulder and the face. Looks like the Tigers getting tired and losing some focus here as Creek continues. With Marr at the serve. She's had some fantastic serves coming in today. With the back set here, Zimmerman outside. Oh, nice job by Gilchrist. She swings over, catches Marr out of position in the back row. And Marr will take a seat, but not before she added 3 in a row for Creek. 2 more and Creek sweeps. 23-18. Served by Stewart. Quick in the middle, Cooper off. It was a touched. Out of bounds, point. 23-19. Stewart continues her float serve. Oh, makes Merkel dive. Here comes Fish, double block. Great combination. Gilchrist on the inside, Fahrenbrook on the outside, sealing it at the net. Oh, and they're going to say that ball went out of bounds. So now it is set and match point, 24-19 for Creek. Fahrenbrook goes outside. Can Marie Zimmerman get it across? She does. Fowler outside, Fish into the middle. No one there. Lakewood goes down in 3, 25-19 to a Cherry Creek team that really made a move in that second set, and just after winning 25-22 in set number 1, dominated, had tough serving, forced Lakewood to get out of system, and Cherry Creek comes out on top 3-0 and will face Mountain Vista in its second pool match, and that'll be tomorrow morning, Saturday at 8 a.m. Lakewood's done for the day. They finish the day 1-1 and will have to hope that Mountain Vista, it'll be number 4 against number 5. Vista at number 5, Cherry Creek at 4. And has to hope that Mountain Vista will beat Creek so that everybody be 1-1. They'll probably look at a set difference, and we'll see what the tiebreaker looks like. All right, that'll do it for 5A pool play, and that's Cherry Creek coming out on top 3-0 over Lakewood. You've been watching high school volleyball state action live from Denver Coliseum on CHSAA.tv.